All right, everyone, welcome. We have got Marie here from Curves Kerry over in New Zealand. So, Marie, welcome.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, good. So, we're just going to go through this real quick. We just wanted to ask a couple of questions about what you experienced like being working with us. But let's start beforehand. Tell us a little bit about your business, who your type of ideal clients are, and what was the biggest problem you're facing with the gym before we started chatting.
Okay, well, I'm in Kerikeri, New Zealand, little Northland town. After COVID, numbers dropped off drastically due to lots of things, lost jobs and husbands losing jobs. And we were just finding it really hard to get new members back in the door. Yeah, and yeah, I can't remember what your question was.
No, but it's just like, well, who are the type of clients that you service?
All our clients are female, and we have 16 to 89-year-olds, but most of them are over 45.
Yeah, and it's a ladies only gym, isn't it?
Yep, women's only gym. Yep.
Yeah, awesome. And so over in New Zealand, COVID happened, a whole lot of things, happened to all businesses.
Yep.
But what happened there? So your membership declined a bit, and then how were you going about before seeing us trying to rebuild that?
We were trying to get our present members to do buddy referrals. We were trying to do Facebook and Instagram. We didn't feel like we could get out on the street and ask people to come and join us because there's so many people without work and unsettled and unstable jobs. So we just didn't know what to do, really.
Yeah.
We were lost.
And so where were you at in terms of like how many leads and how many new signups were you getting before we were working together?
Not many. Be lucky if we got 3 leads a month.
Okay, so you had
it was pretty
leads.
bad. Okay. It was pretty bad. Yep.
COVID happened, lost a bunch of members, then getting 3 leads a month. Pretty hard to grow the business off that, I bet.
Yeah.
And so, what was the tipping point for you to go, cool, I need to do something different. I need to speak to somebody, and then talk to us?
When I stopped paying myself wages, it was like, I can't do this. I'm doing, 40 to 60 hours like you usually do in a gym, and there was nothing coming in. So it's like, I can't sustain this. So I need help. And then we heard about Gym Boss, so we gave you a ring.
Yeah.
Well,
and the rest is history, as they say.
Yeah. Right.
So what was it? Silly question, but explain it just real briefly. You don't have to in too much detail, but what was it like, that feeling of like, well, we're not paying myself wages?
Oh, it sucked big time. I never thought when I went into the gym business that it would come to that. I felt like I would always be able to do it and always have members, and I was gutted. I didn't know which way to turn, really.
Yeah. And you know what, though, you're not alone, because I do a lot of obviously with the agency, we do a lot of conversations with new gym potential new clients with us, and that story you said is very common. Hey, we're working hard, we're killing ourselves in the gym, maybe got kids and the family and everything else going on, and then they were like, all bills are getting paid, but we're not paying ourselves.
Yeah, that's right, and it's not fun.
So that was the tipping point. You're like, cool, well, what we're doing is not working, only getting on average 3 leads a month, and we're not paying ourselves. So then you'd be like, well, what have I got to lose? Let's have a chat with Jimmy and the guys at Gym Boss.
Yep.
And then tell the guys a little bit about your experience now, like what's been happening. What has it been, 10 days, 2 weeks?
I think 10 days. It's been amazing. It's been so busy in club and doing all the calls and the texts and the double dialing. It was really scary at first, and I hate taking selfies, but I did it. And the first day we went live, we signed up a lady, I think by lunchtime, and she was working out by the end of the day. Oh, crap.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's just been a buzz. I come home absolutely exhausted, but yeah, I think we've signed up on average 1 a day, which is just amazing. And we've got another 20 in the lead spreadsheet. So yeah, it's really cool.
Amazing. So in 10 days, you've signed up 10 new members.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. And what is the average, just for the people listening in, what's the average lifetime that a client stays with you? Is it like 6 months, 12 months, longer, shorter?
6 to 12, but we've signed all of these, actually all except one are signed up on a 12-month membership. There's only one that's just gone month to month because their job's, you know, a little bit rocky. So
that's sensational.
Yeah.
So in the space of 10 days, you've signed up 9 12-month contracts.
Yep.
How good is that? And what is that average in a dollar figure as a yearly contract per person?
About $1,200 per person.
So I'm no mathematician, but that's a bit of dollars of contracts signed up in. So I've got to do this now. So 1,200 by 9, that's over 10 grand. That's over 10 grand worth of contracts signed in 10 days, plus your month to month one on top of that. Wow.
Yep. Plus
going
the
from
fee.
3 leads a month if you're lucky to then in 10 days doing this.
Yeah.
What's it feel like?
Oh, cool. I'll probably have a glass of wine tonight and pay myself next week. So yeah.
That's amazing. Is that reality? That's what's going to happen? You're going to be able to pay yourself next week?
Yep. Yep, definitely.
How does that feel?
Yeah. Oh, it feels good. My husband will be happy too.
He's probably giving us one of these. That's awesome.
It's awesome.
That is awesome. Marie,
cool.
Thanks so much for jumping on, sharing this, because I know sometimes it's not easy to talk about this sort of stuff, but I really do like to do these, not to be like, cool, look how awesome we are. I want it to be like, if you are in a space where it's not going great, there is an option and there is a way out.
Yeah.
And you want to see that, like, if you're struggling through something, other people have been there too. You know, that's part of what I want to do. And there is an option. But for people that are watching this and they're like, hey, that's pretty cool, but they're sort of sitting on the fence with what we do here at Gym Boss, what would you say to them?
Just do it. Just find the money and do it. I mean, it's an investment. And I mean, with what I've signed up in 10 days is, you know, paid your bill. That's what I was really scared about was, oh my God, how am I going to pay it? Just do it. I don't think you can go wrong. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, there you go. Marie said it best, just do it. And if you are watching this and it's on an ad somewhere, and there should be a button somewhere around this video, click it. And be sure to book a time to have a chat with me so we can speak to you about your gym, about how we can do the same thing for you, like what we did for Marie. Marie, thank you so much for coming on. Really appreciate you sharing that. And I'll speak to you soon.
Cool. Thanks, Jimmy.